quarterback Gunnar Schuster, as it'll definitely have implications on who wins this NFC West. Like I said, we'll have to go back-to-back weeks on the road. Pretty difficult way to start the season, really. Game off. If you were watching this for the game 3, thank you for coming back.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Schuster jerseys have been printed and are on the way by now.
A few dings, but I don't think he should change a thing in terms of style. And I think that playing in Chip Kelly's offense gives him a chance to catch the ball more as well.
He can do both with him, Kenny. He said he's excited to be in that Chip Kelly offense.
I think the versatility will really be to his liking.
Early.
Defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
3rd down. Trying to avoid a 3-and-out to start this game.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this.
Gunnar Schuster will just take himself. It will be a 1st down.
At the here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Complete to Quentin Patton. And he's brought
Schuster
down.
finding Quentin Patton there on the reception. Going to continue with a hurry-up offense.
Francisco 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Out to the flat for Hyde. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
Keeping that
Like they saw something
defense off balance. They're going to hurry up. There'll be a flag here on the play.
That they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either
We'll
in the
slow
running
down
game
the
or the
offense a
passing
bit.
game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
That will be a 1st down for the Niners, so the drive will continue. Ball now on the 40.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to fight his way forward
Sean
here
Brown
for
this
a
time.
modest gain.
Pick up 5 on the carry.
Good pickup on
2nd
1st
and
down.
5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys in front because the offensive line is winning at the point of
Schuster
attack.
just too far out in front of his receiver.
And it's 3rd and
Would have been
5.
an easy touchdown.
About meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive.
Instead it'll be 3rd and 5 from the 35.
But look for them to try it again later.
And he finds
Schuster finding
McDonald.
it, hurrying back to the line.
And here we go on 1st and
Just a
goal.
little bit of a stretch play to Carlos Hyde. He's going to,
And across the
yes, he will get it into the end zone.
49er touchdown.
So the Niners will strike first here.
His 2nd touchdown.
So 7-0 here to start this game off. We'll see how the Seahawks respond here. We'll just get out of the quick 3-and-out. The Seahawks moving the ball fairly consistent here. And we'll come up with a 4th down here, so the Seahawks settling for a field goal in their first drive of the game.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
The Niners will
And
take
they'll just simply be
over
looking to build off
at the
confidence
25
of
after a
last time they
touchback.
scored a touchdown.
And with the I formation here, Schuster turns around, hands the ball up to Carlos Hyde. He'll pick up 5 on the carry. His 4th rush of the game already, 18 yards.
Hoping to stay in that groove here
Mentioned
this
the
go
touchdown he
around.
had on the first drive.
They come out here in the eye. They'll look to throw here. On the left
Schuster's
side,
going
it's
to look left. He's going to pick up his
McDonald.
tight
And
end.
out near the 40 to the 39. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it?
We have 4th down, ball now on the 39.
Just enough. Spring the tight end free
Schuster
down.
handing the ball off to his fullback. Mooney, he'll pick up 9 on the carry.
First down, picking up some key yardage.
second and just one.
Second
and
down
on the outside,
and
they're
one.
playing press coverage.
Ball now rests on the 48-yard line as we approach the end.
Now a shotgun snap is up, and he fires one that's intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes.
And that will take your score to 10-7. I knew as soon as I threw that ball, it was not going to be good.
They'll come out in the pistol. Now a play fake here on first down. His throw incomplete. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver.
He had the ball momentarily, but it looked like it was knocked away by the defender. So that will have. So with that, the clock will stop. We'll have one more play here before the end of the first quarter.
Back to throw now on second and 10. To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Make sure the feet
McDonald. That's only a 2-yard pickup. That will be the end of your first quarter. Your score here in Seattle. Seahawks 10, the Niners 7.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted.
And that's going to be another interception.
They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard.
Same guy. Set the Seahawks up with great field position. Defense needing a big stop here to keep us in this game early. Not looking good so far as the Niners have the ball down to the 8-yard line at the 2nd and 6. And 3rd and 1 after another rush by Russell Wilson. On the doorstep. Oh, excuse me, they did score.
And the 49ers getting set to
now score 17-7 after back-to-back interceptions here.
Maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense
Schuster.
right back out onto the field to try to pressure concepts.
Now he's going to get sacked.
Seahawk defense. A well-designed corner.
Second and 18.
For a loss of 8 yards.
Things are not looking good here. For
is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the
Schuster and the Niners.
You bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Jeremy
That will
Curley.
not be a problem as Schuster finds Curley. Get those sack yards back plus the first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Curley's got it complete, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Given 7 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
When you see zone
Second down and 3, not quite picking up the first down.
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough
Rod
coverage.
Streeter comes across the middle.
At the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And that's one of his advantages as a passer, is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
Once again, his third reception of the game, third on this drive as well.
Have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the
Quick
pocket
screen pass here to
to
Quentin
find
Patton.
angles to throw the
Would be
ball
good
through.
for a
He
first
just throws
down.
right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
We'll get the ball down to the 16, and we'll get our clock down to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Century Field after this.
Leave as little time as possible for the Seahawks here, and possibly get this down to a 3-point game at the end of the first half.
They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Looking to jam the
Second down
receivers
and
at the
11
line here.
after
Press
that
coverage
carry.
defensively. They're going to look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6.
After that catch
Okay, when
by
the big guy
McDonald.
runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker
Still
or
going
defensive
at
back.
121.
He usually has the advantage because of his
On
body
the
type.
6.
They come up in an offset out. They'll set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete pass to stop the clock at 1:13. Second and goal.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play
Schuster
football.
have to get that ball out of his hands pretty quick there, a little bit sooner than he wanted to. Didn't have enough time for that play to develop. The toss play to Carlos Hyde, and he's going to run this one in for his second rushing touchdown of the game.
Carlos Hyde.
Score 17-14. Seahawks will get the ball back with a little over a minute to go and all three timeouts. We'll see what the Seahawks decide to do here. Good defensive play there. Back-to-back defensive plays.
San Francisco
45 seconds to go here.
And what do you think goes on here in this
Gotta be safe here, especially with you back up against the wall.
Back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down.
Very
They're trying to get
close.
back into the game. But you got
Disastrous right at end of
if
half.
something goes wrong,
Schuster
you may
trying
put
to
yourself
roll
in a
out.
spot where you may not be able to come back in the second
Maybe
half.
take that one himself.
Managing risk. This is a big decision here.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And going over the middle here to Curley. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action.
30 seconds left. A beautiful catch there by Jeremy Curley.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Dancing to his left. They find some open field here. And he gets this up
Schuster will
across
just
the
take
35.
this one himself. That'll be his second rush of the game. This one's good for 8 yards.
And that'll make it
And he'll get out of bounds.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll look to throw. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
Schuster have to get that ball once again just out sooner than he
It's
wanted
coming
to.
up, needing 2 yards on third down. They'll set up a throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. So that means
Bring up the 4th and 11 after that sack. Schuster getting ready to wind up and heave the ball as far as he could, just could not get the ball out of his hand. And instead that will take us to the half. Their score here in Seattle is 17-14. Seahawks getting the ball to start the second half. See what happens here on this first drive. Hopefully nothing more than a field goal. Anything at all, I should say. And that would be a big stop there.
now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out.
The defense comes up with a huge stop there, not allowing the Seahawks to score on the first drive here.
Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and
Schuster,
score
nothing
some
going
points.
there.
Now,
Wasn't going to be able to
remains
outrun
to
that
be
defensive
seen,
lineman
but they got the
a
first
little
part
bit.
done very well.
Do people use these?
Already had a little bit of steam going for him.
Yeah, those two.
Forced out to his left. 5 yards on the pickup,
Schuster
and
not
they're
seeing
going to have a
anything
third
open that he
down.
liked.
How about a tip of the cap to the
anything open
defense?
that
They're
he
working
liked.
against a very
Excuse me.
mobile quarterback, but all
just
day
taking
long they've
himself.
kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a
Third
short
down,
game.
5.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Like Schuster
This was a close
throwing the
game.
ball,
They
but
needed a little breathing room.
it's
Well,
going to
they
be
got it right.
for a touchdown. So Schuster continuing to have a rough day here in Seattle.
Now, they work their way back onto the field.
That is his third turnover of the game.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Pick up 9 yards on that carry.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable
Getting
second
involved in
and
this
short.
game for the first time today is Corey Smith. Nice reception there for 13 yards.
Back to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to
Bring up
perfection
second
for him
down and
today.
10. We got 3:15 to go here in the third quarter.
They come out here in the eye. On second down, Hyde. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Bad news.
It's a
Bad
loss
news
of
is
2, now third down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking,
3 turnovers.
changing everything so that now they're playing in the
Good news is
offensive
all 3 of those, I
backfield.
shouldn't
They're
say
playing an
that.
excellent
Even
game.
worse news is all 3 of those turnovers have resulted in touchdowns.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
So basically, we are costing ourselves the game right now.
Guessing the call here. It was third.
I guess it just depends on how you want to look at it. Needing a stop here. Big time, that 24-yard reception is not going to help out. And that sack will take him out of field goal range.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute
Seahawks are forced to punt, so 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
3 of them to the right side. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Spence.
Just cannot get anything going. The Seahawks defensive line is just amazing right now.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big...
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
That is back-to-back
Offense is going to
sacks.
throw the ball on this part of the field. Any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Big play here. Well, like psych, as the Niners will just punt the ball away, obviously on 4th and 13. Not be a great idea. So we're going to need 2 huge stops from our defense here. It's not looking good so far as the Seahawks continue to milk this clock. They're doing it the perfect way. 3 to 4 yard runs every time. Need to stop them to at least a field goal here. 3rd and 3. And that will just about do it with 3. Oh wait, no, we got 16. My bad, I was thinking the PAT was yet to come. So we got 3.5 minutes here. 3.5 minutes to make up 16 points.
They had to punt from deep inside their
See if we can do this here, folks.
means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A plays like
Not
this
get any time. That would have been a first down. I was aiming for Rod Streeter there. I'm going to go back and look at this later.
The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying
I'm not sure I want to do that right now. Third and 19. This is fourth down territory. Fourth down territory, excuse me.
In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Got Streeter. Streeter going up the middle. Oh, hurry up offense. Need to keep going here.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Akeem Spence in there to
get one more play off here before the 2-minute warning. By some miracle we can score.
Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30.
That was a big play there right before the 2-minute warning. Really needed that one.
So it's 49er
football. So minute 56, we're down 16, but we got the ball at the 28 and have all 3 timeouts left. So there's still hope.
Now a play fake here on first down. He couldn't quite hold
Looking
it.
for Jeremy Curley.
Ball pops out
Once again, Schuster ends up on the turf.
All the practice, a play like that will actually break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Not what I needed, but it is positive yards, I guess.
And that'll lead here to a third down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
He'll look to throw. They go screen pass to Hyde. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
Needed right there. It's fourth and 10 now.
If you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up, they were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
And he finds
Gonna have to go hurry up offense right here.
15 on the play. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And quickly, they get to the line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right.
And that might be the best case scenario there. It'll stop the clock with a minute 6.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
We're going to get a block in the back penalty here. Somehow.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And that'll just about do it.
And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19.
Not much I can do there.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores.
It's a frustrating day for Gunner Schuster.
I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
To finish off with the worst game of his career, his young career so far. It's only his 3rd game.
It's time for them to get a stop.
And partners, you understand very well from our time together and visiting with coaches, defensive coordinators tend to be a little more.
Will do it. Once again, thank you all for joining me here tonight.
And Charles, I think when the
I
schedule
know this
comes
wasn't
out,
a very
all
pleasant
teams,
game
no
to
matter where
watch.
they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able
If
to
you
do
are all
that
new
here
to the
this
channel,
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not
like and
letting them
subscribe.
break
I try to do
your serve.
videos
That way you hold on to it. They
at
got it
least
done, and they
Monday
feel
through
very
Thursday.
good about that victory.
You know what, I think I'm going to do a second video tonight, so if you want to check out Game 4, I will be starting a new broadcast here in a bit. Once again, thank you for joining me here this fine evening. We'll get a look at my stats for the game, and we'll get game number 4 going here in a few minutes. So yeah, this is obviously the worst game of Gunnar Schuster's career yet. 3 interceptions, 46.6 passer rating. And 25 yards rushing on 6 carries. And you'll see there is the pass distribution amongst wide receivers. And Vance McDonald, I should say. So yes, once again, thank you for joining me. I'll get that second broadcast going here in a minute. Thank you for joining me here again tonight.